I like to think that I'm so self-aware and so proactive, and I'll make all the changes that I need to make. But I'm not that person. I need feedback. I need something to tell me that I need to change, and then I'll react. I want you to give me the truth. That said, it does make me a little anxious. Like, what if it's feedback I didn't expect? What if it's something that really hurts? I want to learn 3 key things here. How do I ask for quality feedback? How do I react to the feedback, especially if it's painful? And ultimately, how do I put it into action?
Hearing something that's not so great, it does stink. And you could even say, I just need some time to reflect on this.
That's Octavia Goradima. She's a career coach, and she's the founder of 2010 agency based in Los Angeles, California. They focus on career advancement and accelerating diversity at big companies. She helps people improve on workplace skills, especially ones that are super foundational, like feedback. From a tactical perspective, how do I ask for feedback?
So the first thing is don't be afraid to ask for feedback. Asking for feedback is great because it shows that you are proactive and you're accountable. So don't be afraid to use your voice. But the first thing to do is to perhaps, when you've assessed what your needs are, is to think about timing. And when you know your needs, you'll be able to know when you need to ask for the feedback, because you don't want to be asking your manager for feedback when they're rushing to work on another project or they're distracted. You want to make sure the timing is right.
Let's say I get positive feedback. What's the right way to respond to that?
Sometimes, depending on your personality, receiving positive feedback can feel a little awkward. And the one thing I always say is don't diminish what that person is saying to you. Don't say, oh, it was nothing, or, and of course, if other people are involved, acknowledge other people as well. But say thank you, accept it, and keep it. I always recommend keep that feedback. If it was something given to you in a meeting or verbally, like jot it down somewhere safe.
When I get feedback that I wasn't expecting, my heart starts racing. I can feel the blood throbbing in my ears. What if it's something that affects me deeply?
It can be common to feel defensive when that happens. That can be a human reaction, but do your best to try and curb that by listening, thanking the person for the feedback, and you could even say, I just need some time to reflect on this. And that gives you the time and space. You may need to go and vent with a friend, and that's fine too. We're only human. And then the thing to remember is it's not what you did or didn't do, it's actually what you do next. You can turn a bad situation into something great if you take action. Once you've reflected, want to go back to the person and thank them for the feedback and say, here are some of the things I'm looking to do to address this. Is there anything else that you would recommend?
What do you do if you are really open and you're listening, but the other party is like, oh, you're doing a great job. Like, there are no problems. There's really not a lot of substance. Is there something you can ask, or are there magic words that kick in that next gear?
It comes back to your needs though, Christine. So if you need the feedback for validation, that's one thing. If you need that feedback so that you can grow into another role, that's different. And so you might need to provide the context to that person as to why you're asking for the feedback so that they understand.
Okay, I feel ready for accepting feedback, good or bad. And also I have some techniques up my sleeve to extract more usable feedback than the ordinary. Great job.
Just know that yes, feedback matters, but good and bad feedback are building blocks to help you do your best work.